Victoria Police, meantime, are still investigating Wednesday afternoon's deadly double stabbing at a downtown condo building. Both men involved were injured. One died and the other was arrested. Investigators say it's still too early to determine the motive behind the city's second homicide of the year.
Victoria Police canvass residents of 732 Cormorant Street a day after a double stabbing in a 6th-floor suite left one man dead.
They came into my apartment this morning onto the 9th floor and knocked, and they were just going around to each unit just with a paper, filling out names, address, and if you saw or heard anything.
Shortly after 5 p.m. Wednesday, police rushed to the Corazon condo building after a 911 call from inside Suite 608. After gaining access to the unit, officers found 2 men injured. Both were rushed to hospital. One of the men, believed to be age 20, died in hospital. The other, a 26-year-old, was later released and arrested.
The whole place is locked down, pretty secure. So my guess is that it would be something that was, people who are already inside having some kind of dispute. Even the police had a hard time getting in.
They got up to the 4th floor and they were hanging out the windows, yelling for people on the 6th floor to come down and let them up.
The building is so secure residents can only use the elevator to access their own floor. Andy Bernhardt says he helped police access the stairwell. Together they ran up to the 6th floor where he used his building key to get them in.
Oh, the police were very upset. When I was on the 6th floor, one of the police officers was, saying, we can't get paramedics up here, we can't get fire up here, there's a huge problem.
Initially, when our officers went there, we found out that the building was quite secure. Thankfully, there was somebody coming right off the 6th floor that was able to let us in and get us access right away.
It's unclear if both the suspect and victim lived in the suite. Neither is known to police in the Victoria area. Forensic ident officers are still collecting evidence at the scene as investigators try to determine a motive.
We don't know the exact extent of the relationship between the two, but we don't believe that there's anybody outstanding in this. We don't believe that the public is ever in any danger.
It is a very quiet area, and I was very surprised.
I think it's really sad, and I don't know if it makes where we live any safer or any less safe, but it's just a real tragedy.
The 26-year-old suspect remains in custody for a telebail hearing. Charges are still being contemplated.